It is always a great day when we return, when we've given the breath of life. Like I always say, it is not our right, it is the mercy and goodness of Allah. Good evening to the great people of Liberia. Good evening to the 15 counties of Liberia. Good evening to all of you joining us tonight on this show. Issues of today on Voice of Liberia 104.1 in Monrovia and other parts of Liberia. In Kakata on 89.7, hitting other counties in Liberia. Never give up. Keep pushing. No matter what the issues are. Keep pushing. Believe in your hustle. Believe in what you do. Because certainly what you do is what that provides for you. It is what that God has destined you for at a particular time in your life. Don't give up. Don't be moved by what people say about you. Because no matter what you do, they will talk. Anything you do, they will talk. How you do it, they will talk. Even if it is a good thing that you think within yourself, it is the good thing you've done, they will stay talk. Why kid yourself to satisfy him? Just do what is right. In as much as not going against anyone, there's something that will better the life or better your living condition. Live within the confines of what God says. Do it. Let us fear God, because this world we find ourselves is an evil world. Too many things happening. People are taking people's names to areas just because they need favor or they want something else. The campaign is on. Political activities taking around the country. All the politicians are moving. And I'm seeing the photograph before me here of the president. He's decently dressed in the dominant blue. Oh, yes. The political issues. My name is Sekou Sharif, and certainly I'm going to be here up to 9 o'clock tonight on the show. Inshallah, with the blessing of my parents, I will be here up to 9 o'clock tonight on the show. Too many things to talk about today. Too many great things to talk about. You don't want to miss it. We're going to talk about politics. And one of our major discussions today will be about Margibi County, looking at the election of Honorable Nathaniel Fallow Magill. and will also weigh in on national politics. I'm hearing that there was a riot. Is it confirmed? Yes, I spoke with our reporter, one of our reporters from district number 6. Yes, where you have Representative candidate Woki Dolo and that of the incumbent. What's happening? We're preaching against electoral violence in Liberia. We need to preach against it. We'll make some efforts to talk to them. What really transpired? What trickled the electoral violence in District Number 6 in Montserrat County? And we want to say to each and every one of you Liberians, let us discuss the issues. We should not carry out electoral violence in the country. It is not healthy for us. We in a fracture piece. Any little mistake we make, we will plunge this country to the dark days. We should not do it. And so we'll make efforts to talk to Woki Dolo and that of the Cuban lawmaker of District Number 6 in Montserrat County. We'll talk a bit about this harmonization. We'll break it down. We'll let you know and you'll get to understand about the harmonization, what it meant, how helpful it was. Even though Samuel Toy has failed to explain this better to the people, but don't blame him, man. Don't blame that man. That man Agbele man. That Fisi man. Don't blame him. For the good and the sake of the good of the country, let's put aside our differences. Let's get on the battlefield and fight the battle in making Liberia a better place for each and every one of us. And also, we gave you the very good update about what we've been investigating, talking about the Market Business Center, a company owned and operated by Lebanese that has been defrauding the government of Liberia. We got a good news for you, fellow Liberians. And most of you trust us when it comes to investigation. We have what it takes in terms of investigation. So I want to say thank you for those of you joining us on the online television. I want to say thank you for joining us from across the world. And those of you listening to us on 89.7 in Kakata and other parts of Liberia, and also on 104.1 from the nation's capital, Monrovia, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. You can also join us for those of you out of Liberia, or maybe you've got someone to listen to us out of Liberia or far to reach areas. You can log on to www.voiceofliberiaradio or in smallletter.com. You will get us crystal clear. Maybe you want to listen to Voice of Liberia in Kakata. You can go there. We have the online radio. You can click and you'll listen to it. Maybe you want to listen to Voice of Liberia from Monrovia. You can also log there and you will get us clear live and direct. My name is Sekou Sharif. I'm Sekou Sharif. My name is Sekou Sharif. I'm Sekou Sharif. My name is Sekou Sharif. Someone told me this. I want to listen to me calling my name, and some people can just be jitter. Okay, God, thank you for us to return back and do the people's job. We want to say thank you, Allah. It is not that we are righteous than others that are going through lots of things in life. It is because of your mercy that we are where we are today. But let me just tell you about things we're going to be talking about. We're going to take some time to talk about the national politics. And we want to reflect your mind to something very important. And it's just fair enough when admittance are made and people want to look at it and think that and say, oh, it is something not to be taken serious. We want to talk about the admittance made by the vice tender bearer of Unity Party as it relates to Ambassador Joseph Nyuma Boaka. That will be one of our major discussion points here today on the show. And at 7 to 8, we're going to do exclusively Ponkepan movement, Honorable Nathaniel Falomangil, as he's going to be closing his campaign officially in Margibi County. That will be on the 7th of next month. We're going to talk more about that. We're going to play some excerpts about some of the things he has to say to the people. And we will have a little, a good time at that time to talk more about issues surrounding Honorable Nathaniel Falomangil, and will allow you Liberians, particularly those of you in Margibians, to weigh in and talk and tell us about what do you make of it. And someone said to me, it is a blessing for Margibi County to elect Honorable Nathaniel Mangil because he's gonna push, the interest of the county. And I will let you know by 7 o'clock some of the reasons why you should elect people. You don't want to elect people because you know them, or because you need to elect people based on certain principles and reasons and whatsoever. And I will let you know by 7 o'clock today on the show when we'll be talking about the Porcupine movement and also talking about the official closing of Honorable Nathaniel Mangil campaign in Margibi County, and giving you reasons why it is very important for we Mangibians, to elect Honorable Nathaniel Falomangil as the next senator of Margibi County. I'll give you emphasis, I'll give you analysis, and you will understand exactly why I say it is important to elect Honorable Nathaniel Falomangil to become the next senator of Margibi County. Uh, Before that time, at 8 to 9, we will talk about this thing surrounding Senator Jeremiah Kuhn, admittance he made about Honorable Bwaka not being fit. I'm not going to discuss his health. I don't want to do it. I've said to myself, I will never ever discuss the health condition of Ambassador Bwaka or anyone else, because illness is not something that people go and purchase. But I'm going to listen and I'm going to play and we're going to discuss what his running mate, his vice running mate, what he said about him is what we're going to discuss at 8 to 9 tonight on this show. Let me make efforts to go to from this time up to 7. We will talk about the harmonization. We'll take our time. We'll speak the simple Liberian English. We explain to the people what the harmonization meant, what did it do, why it was important, how it has been able to affect the people positively. Yes, it's right. Some of the other people have not understand it. They've got some issues. Yes, we can sit around the table and we can talk about it, and we all make recommendations. When the government or when the president is re-elected, we 12 will not be minister of finance any longer. I can say to you, I can confirm to you that 12 will not be finance minister any longer. And then there will be some red, decisions that will be taken, right? Okay, then we'll talk about the Market Business Center, this company that is defrauding the government of Liberia. I got a good news, fellow Liberians. I will let you know. And also, I will tell you about what's happening in Lofa County. We're getting a lot of reports that the president uh, is making a lot of tour, and the numbers is increasing in Lofa County. It means that Lofa is, can we say Lofa is falling prey by the meaning to His Excellency President George Weah? Is it what we're seeing based on the pictures we're getting from there, seeing how the people are coming up in their numbers? Let me go to Woki Dulo from district number 6, the representative candidate in district number 6. Then we'll try to make efforts with Representative Samuel Enders, who's the representative of that area. Let me go to the representative candidate Woki Dolo, who's I want to talk to concerning what happened today in the district. Okay, let me try to make efforts with Woki Dolo of uh, district number 6, where she's contesting to serve as the next representative of that district. Let me try to make efforts. And I saw the video. I saw how she spoke in that angry tone, and she fed the press. On the line is Wookie. Wookie, good evening, and thank you for joining us. Wookie, good evening. Yes, Woki, you alive. You live on Voice of Liberia. Good evening. How you doing?
Uh, I'm okay now, but I wasn't okay at first.
You want to tell us
Yeah.
what really happened in the district today? I saw you on a live. One of our reporters followed the program, and there are a lot of things that you were saying to us. What really transpired in your district today?
My team and I, we were attacked. First of all, it started yesterday evening. So my house, Samuel and our team, and they came saying they made a lot of profound languages in front of the fence. I didn't pick them up. The Chief Justice can bear me witness because she's my neighbor and all of that. So we ignore them. I've always been ignoring them because the entire attention is being diverted to me. So I ignore them. This morning, where my banner has been planted for the past 2 months, where my banner has been planted, I was told that he purchased the property from the old Shaki.
Mm-hmm.
That property there, I was told that he purchased it. I don't know if it's his new clinic or not, but nothing has been done there. So my banner has been placed to that particular location since campaign started. You understand?
Mm.
So I said, this is my interest, this is my horse junction, so I have to include, put my banner there. So that's how my banner has been placed there. So I'm almost surprised this morning why the kids went to play music. And they said, oh, some and our boys came and they had they called it, they off our generator. They said we should not play the music. I said, oh, why? But you saw some and us, they said no. I said, okay, you let it be. I said how they call it, my chief of protocol, I sent him there and I said, go and find out. So when they went there, they said, oh, the person, how they call it, the people left. So I'm like, okay. So the guy whose spot we were in, he came and said, oh, you play the music in front of your partner. And you should not, I come myself. So when I was leaving, they were already making the exchange. When Samuel and I came, when I left, I was at zone 5 because there was a huge traffic. So while in the traffic, I was calling and said, oh, Samuel and I have all of his boys to destroy the generator, to destroy my banners. He said, why they are playing music in front of, in front of my banner, in front of his place? I'm like, how is that place his place? That's an alley. And all the people that are there, why he does not have problem with it, but only me. So I asked, did he invite the police? They said no. So I intended on going to get the police. Before I could get the police to the scene, he had beaten up, he had instructed his people to beat up my teeth. And he even threatened my boyfriend saying that, oh, he will order his boys to deal with me. He made a lot of statements, a lot of. So when I got to the scene, I got so angry because the next thing his team started doing his security. All they got my picture in their phone when I was this like we were showing it to all the police people. All of them prostitute, all of them lesbian.
Did you listen? Did you listen to them say such?
Yes, I was right there. That
And
one
what
was
did the
right in
police
front of
do
me.
when they were saying all these things that you are alleging?
You said?
What did the police do? Because you said they were showing
The
all of the
only thing
pictures
the
to the
police
police in the
did,
presence of you.
the only thing the police did saying that, oh, I should get in my car and they will invite us to the police station. I got really angry about that's when I went live because I wanted the public to see what's going on. Because if I had just said it in my mouth, people were very worried to believe what I said. So
Anyone
that's
got
how
injured during the process?
two of my people got injured. Two of my people got injured.
And where are
I
they
got two
currently?
victims. Huh?
Where are they currently?
Three victims. Actually, they just got home. They just from taking medication. I got three victims already.
What the
Yes.
law says, when you people went to do the process of registration, I'm sure that the National Elections Commission will have some level of, guideline or guidance in terms of how people do these things. Is there anything that the National Elections Commission will say about such?
On a serious note, I have been violated a lot. I have reported cases where my banners, my flyer has been covered by Mr. Ernest Banner. My flyers have been covered by his flyers. I have reported those cases in a female candidate chat room over and over. Nothing has been done.
Is the
Nothing has
female
been done.
candidate chat room the National Elections Commission?
Yeah, no, they are within because it's where we fight because we are on a cobweb.
Okay.
We are on a cobweb. election of political parties.
Mm.
So when you file, we have representatives from National Election Commission, NDI, and all of the, the sectors.
Okay.
They are within the chat room. So when you place your complaint, and then they will take it. And I brought up, I sent a communication to NEC because we have this initial visit as well in our chat room. So we have representatives from NEC within our chat room.
So with all the complaints you've sent out, according to
Nothing
you,
was
nothing
done.
has been done.
Nothing was done.
And
Nothing was done.
you seem to see the continuation of some of the actions you are alleging of the incumbent lawmaker. What next
Yes.
do you think will be done by you that could have this to come to an end?
Well, at this point, I'm confused because I've been very moderate and I thought the law would have handled things accordingly. But to my almost surprise, going to the court today, inviting the police, when we went to the station, the statement made by the head prosecutor was that he cannot hold the incumbent accountable because he's the sitting lawmaker. So they cannot take any action against him. That was what he said to me, and I got me very angry. I made a remark. I said, this man was on the scene, and he instructed his boys to be violent towards us. How was he on the scene and left? So who the law should hold accountable? The law should hold him because he had a problem. He's the incumbent. If you assume that someone flyer is on your property, the first thing you should do is to go to the law. The law should invite us or file a complaint to NEC. But instead, you did not do it.
Okay,
You did not do it.
Woki, we will keep following your activities. We hope you can talk to your supporters to remain kind as you address this issue.
If I talk to them, trust me, their interview wouldn't have been how they call it cordial like this. Because my team got angry because while we were leaving the police station, his team were all there with racks, with court license and everything. They bust my car windshield.
Is this thing just between?
My generator, his security said I should put the generator on fire because the property he purchased is not far from my house.
Is this thing only between you and the incumbent, or it is something that maybe he's having with other candidates in district number 6?
I'm told yesterday he had another situation about name dispute because from my situation today, someone was able to openly speak up against their situation. Say yesterday they were victim and today it's me. So they don't know who it's going to be tomorrow.
Thank you, Woki. We keep in touch with you. We wish you all the best. Hope you can control your supporters and keep being kind and follow all of the procedure and all the rules of the game.
Thank you.
Thank you. Woki Dolo is a representative candidate in district number 6. There you listen. Let me try to make efforts with the incumbent lawmaker to hear what he has to say concerning some of the allegations that has been leveled against him. Let me see whether I can have him on to talk to him. Let me go right there. Election campaign. In there. Okay, let me go to the representative to see as well. I will hear him out on what transpired today and some of the things that we're getting from the district. Let me try to establish a contact I'm trying to do and to see as what I can have Representative Enons on the line to talk to him concerning this matter from the district today. If what we're getting, we hope we can be able to get all sides of it and hear all the parties, and then we can move on so that we cannot have us reporting one side of the story. I'm calling his. Let me go to his. Let me go to his MTN. Let me go to his MTN so that I see as what I can get him on. Then maybe I will talk to him. Election matter, something very important. Okay, we wish you, Woki Dolo. We wish you all the best. We know you are a female. Some of the words and some of the things that they will say to you, you need to be strong, though. Okay, this number is off. I'm calling the other number to see as what I can have it on. You need to be strong, mama. Campaign, election, na ew. But we wish every one of you the best. You people vying for the representative positions in various districts in the country. We wish every one of you the best. Hope that you all can become successful. Yeah, I'm trying to call Representative Ernest to talk to him on this issue, but his phone keeps ringing. Either he's busy or he's into something different. But let's move on now. That is what you've heard. But all I can say, let us uh, keep peaceful. We should not get into electoral violence. We should not do things that won't be good. Let us go by what the law says and do things accordingly. And then let us do what we need to do, the right way. What I'm getting from Lofa, let me just talk about that. Then before I talk about the harmonization, what I'm getting from Lofa, fellow Liberians, it is very interesting. It shows lots of favor for the president, President Weah. His the momentum is very high. You have lots of stuff happening there. The momentum is very very high in uh uh Lofa County. So it is something that it is very very high. You see number of persons they are coming up in their number. Whenever he visits any of the areas, you see large number of people, and we hope that that can translate into votes. But what we're seeing in Lofa County, it is unprecedented, the way the guys who say in the political way, right? Okay, let me talk about this thing, then we will go to the harmonization thing, then we close up on the harmonization thing, then we can move on now to something different. Fellow Liberians, we've been reporting and saying this. Some of you will say, oh, every day I will talk about it. Yes, I will talk about this thing for the next 1, 2, 3 months. Is it going to yield results? Certainly, yes. Have we made some strides? Certainly, yes. So, on yesterday, like we said, because we needed to talk to the lawyers and conclude everything, we were able finally to officially inform LRA, particularly the Commissioner of Domestic Tax Division at LRA, about the dubious act of the the Market Business Center. The Market Business Center, and I'm going to read you the letter, and I will tell you the update we've received. September 26, 2023. Say Honorable Darlington White Tower, Commissioner of Domestic Tax Division, Liberia Revenue Authority, LRA, NASCO Building, Painesville, Monrovia, Liberia. Reference: VOL uncovers tax evasion involving MBC. Dear Commissioner Tower, we present our sincere compliments and herewith inform you that the aforementioned institution, Voice of Liberia, 104.1 FM in Monrovia and 89.7 megahertz in Kakata, Mangibi County, and online www.voiceofliberiaradio.com, has investigated and obtained hard facts linking the Market Business Center with taxpayer identification number 10500 042401, located at Valtown, to massive tax evasion, thereby undermining, let me have my phone so I can get it clear. Very good. Thereby undermining government's revenue generation. Honorable Commissioner, it will interest you to know that during our independent investigation, we uncovered that the Market Business Center has been involved with the importation of a huge consignment of goods into the country, but have chosen to underdeclare their sales, thereby undermining corporate income taxes. Take, for instance, Honorable Commissioner, In the annual tax return report of 2020, NBC reported 9,884,260 United States dollars as the value of goods in stock. As of January 1, 2020, the company procured additional US 3,295,256.69 worth of goods, bringing the total worth of goods imported to US 13,179,516.69. Of this, US 13,179,516.69 goods brought into the country by the company. NBC reported to the LRA that only US $1,240,513.05 was realized as sales, with a variant US 11,989,364 worth of goods unsold. Fast forward. In 2021, with a brought forward of US 11,989,364 goods on hand, Market Business Center imported into the country additional US $2,364,318.11 worth of goods into the country, making the total goods on hand for 2021 US $14,303,321.75. As a way of defrauding the government in taxes, Honorable Commissioner, the company again declared a sale of US $676,924.36, bringing the total unsold goods as of 2021 at US 13 million plus. Honorable Commissioner, it will interest you to know that with all these declared low sales in 2020 and 2021, NBC again imported additional US 3.2 million goods in 2022 and declared a sales of US $685,975.54, thereby bringing the unsold goods at the end of 2022 to more than 16 million. Our investigation further proved that Market Business Center is not making these imports based on credit. Financial documents in our possession, especially the term of payment, clearly indicate that the company allots 20% advance and remaining 80% are paid a week before the arrival of the goods in Liberia. Additionally, we uncovered that NBC was initially placed in the category of large tax division, but unusually, and to our dismay, we established that the company has now been placed into a medium tax division, thereby escaping LRSA rigidity of large tax. In view of the above, Honorable Commissioner, we are encouraging you to launch an independent investigation into this unwholesome business practice on the part of NBC and ensure lawful taxes due the Republic of Liberia are paid. While we are willing to assist in the event of documentation to prove these claims, we strongly believe that the tougher investigation will establish and expose those who are in partnership with the company to defraud the government. Thanks so kindly, Honorable Commissioner, as we await your timely response to this communication for the betterment of Liberia. Yours sincerely, Mr. Sekou Sharif, Chief Executive Officer, VOL, Usisi Kape, Thomas Dona, Commissioner General, Liberia Revenue Authority. Now listen to the good news. When we did that, we when we did that, I placed a call today, and I was finding out to know whether the communication has been received, even though the communication was received, and then I wanted to make a follow up. And I think there's a good system at LRA. There are some institutions you send letter, they won't receive it. The people you send a letter to, they won't receive it soon. But I think there's a good system for what the letter was received by Commissioner Darlington Tyrell. And when I spoke to him, let me say this. Sometimes journalism and the work we do is about truth telling. And when I spoke to him, I said, "My name is Sekou Sharif. I'm the chief executive officer of Voice of Liberia." Right away, he said, "Yes, Mr. Sharif. It is your letter read before me now." I'm talking about early this morning. He said, "It is your letter read before me now, and we are planning to get the investigators to start the immediate investigation." And I said, "Thank you." And I said to him, "I'm also willing to work along with the investigators." And he promised me that the investigators, they will have called me today. But since then, I've not received call from anyone from LRA, which is not bad though. It is not bad. It doesn't mean that, oh, what the man said to me, that la, no, it mean that one there. So the investigation might take other trend. Maybe they don't need me now. At the time they will need me, they will call me. And let me say this. I want to say thank you to Commissioner Darlington Taraway for this. I'll continue to praise you because I want the right thing to be done. But when I notice anything contrary, I will be the same person to come on the radio here and say what I've noticed. Because we have everything in our possession. We want the right thing to be done. And we'll be willing to present to LRA investigators, but we will not do that behind cameras. The day the LRA investigators will inform us that they need us, we will inform the media so that they can witness us submitting whatsoever we've gathered and explaining and showing to them and telling them the facts, even though the investigators will know it because they know, and making them to understand all of the other reports from 2020 to 2022 running into 2023, if there will be any, they are all quasi audit reports because when they find the faults, they will know that they may supposed to pay millions of dollars to the government. So that is how far we've gone. It is important to let you people know the efforts we've made and will continue to make in terms of, uncovering some of these shady deals. It is not just this company. It is not just the business, the market business center. There are a lot of companies that are involved into this thing. There are lots of companies that are involved into this thing and will continue to expose them. But this is the first one. When we are done with it, and we let the people know when LRA do their own investigation and they come up with the similar thing we have, that's the time you will get to know that we don't just talk because we want to talk. Okay. The thing about the harmonization, and I'm gonna be in the simple Liberian English. And you know the reason why I'm gonna do it? Because Samuel Twe has failed to do it because he lacks communication skills. So, for the sake of the country, for the sake of the president, because this man has done a lot, but he doesn't have the people to help him the way they should. And I will take developments of the government bit by bit and things bit by bit to explain. Today, we're going to be doing harmonization. I know most of you civil servants, you are angry. I know most of you see this harmonization as being a wrong decision on the part of the government. I know most of you think that it was not necessary. But let me say this. When the government took over in 2018, there were a lot of things that the government was being battled with. And the government took over a system that you had a huge salary bill. The salary bill was huge, but it was not reaching to the right people. And the number of persons that were to be benefiting from that salary bill was not the number of persons. So, in a simple way, misuse of resources was what that was taking place when the government took over. That was being done by the past government, where some ministers were making 14,000, some directors were making up to 20,000 on a monthly basis, right? So when the Weir-led administration took over, looking at all these things, you have a huge salary bill, but the Liberian people, you don't have more Liberians working. People are complaining. So the government thought, and when the government took over, you had like 2,000 health workers, professional people, they were, their pay were being stopped because when Ellen then were in power, you had lots of international people in the country because of the presence of oil. The presence of oil play a major factor to bring the attention of donors that will feel safe to bring that money to Liberia. The presence of oil in other country, it helps a lot. It helps to make whosoever around the world that want to support would think that, okay, this country is safe because it got oil there. But unless when the government took over, oil left, that brought a very serious hit to the government. But the government did everything she could do. You have this thing they call the health pool fund. That fund was being managed and it was intended for the salaries of 2,000 Liberian health workers. You're listening, fellow Liberians. 2,000 Liberian health workers. Some of the people in different positions, 2,000 across the country. You know what it means? 2,000 health workers, 2,000 Liberians working, 2,000 of them. When the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf administration left, that institution was no longer financially strong to continue that program because let me tell you, the international people or the programs are for a time limit. So it is not that the George Weir administration could not manage it. No. It was not that the people never had trust in it. No. But the problem here, the people, the time limit they have for that project was at the end of 2017 to 18. So the people met their target. So they needed to leave. So that 2,000 health workers that were out of pay or that were out of job, it was the responsibility of the government, the George Weir administration, to say no. We can't allow 2,000. You know what it means? You put 2,000 health workers down. 2,000. How many persons you get working in hospitals in this country? So the government needed to take certain decisions, even though some of the decisions were not 100% as to where you think they should have been, but you don't want the government to crumble. They say sometimes you can take some decision to balance. When you balance, and you come back and correct some of the things that you didn't do right. So if the government couldn't do the harmonization, you know what could happen? 2,000 Liberians will go out of job. Let's just leave it from the health workers, but 2,000 of Professional people will go out of job. Now, if you do the calculation, it is not just 2 persons because one of that person will have almost like 5 persons is dependent or her dependent. So you'll be talking about something around maybe or almost half a million persons will go out of job or will be affected if they could not put ideas together. I'm giving you some of the reasons and the importance. Yes, you're right. Some of you, in a civil servant, you're making 300. Now you're making 150, you're making 200. Yeah, I know you are angry. I know. But I just want us to think about this. Sometimes they say, love your brother as you love yourself. If that harmonization, so that 2000, right? And then you have Liberians with the high expectation that this government coming to power will solve the problems. Certainly, the government has been striving to solve problems. They've been doing extremely well. So when Ellie then took over, the dancers, people, for example, they came to power, they look at you, will pay you off, you go and sit, and they bring in that people they want to bring in their positions. But when this government took over, the government said, no, we don't need to take people from the position. They are Liberians. It will not come to say, oh, because you not vote for or you work in the other government, so you not need to work. No, they are Liberians. They deserve better. They need to work. So what did the government do? The government kept them there. And what the government did, the government said no. There are 2,000 people that they say they might go sit down because they program not going on again. We can't allow them to go. The government is responsible to create the enabling environment. So the government took that other burden. Even though the government took over a broken economy, that they struggle to have it to a certain place. So at times, let me tell you, some of you that go credit money, right? When you go credit money or you want to take a loan, the people have that terms and conditions. Once you need that money, you will need to live within it. When the president tells you, maybe I'll give you $10 for $20 in a month time, once you are in need, you will need to go for it. There's no African country that will survive so easily without the help of IMF. It is not easy to survive without IMF. So the government needed to go to the drawing board. We about to see 2,000 Liberians going out of job. Should we allow them to go? You ask yourself. Should we downsize some of these people in the positions that are taking a huge amount of money and everything? Or should we not bring on board Liberians to work? Or we should just keep the people there? Or we should say, okay, that partisan business here, let's take all the other people and bring our own people and put them in the positions? There where you have a lot of things coming to mind. You have lots of things coming to mind. What do you do in that case? Do you think it will be necessary to allow the government to crumble? To allow people to take the accounts of salaries and let the 2,000 workers to go and they don't care about them? There will be no doctors, health workers in hospitals and clinics around the country? Or will you say, okay, the government that will come in will not bring new people? Or we'll say, okay, we got our people already that are supposed to work in our government. We'll take out all the other people, we'll downsize all of them. No, the government is for everybody. So what the government needed to do, the only solution at that time should have been done, yes, it to get the 2,000 workers to be paid so that we cannot let them go. The government decided to look at the government monthly salary budget. Go into it. How much John Bryan is making? You notice that John Bryan is a director, administrator A. He makes 10,000. And then Peter Paul, administrator B, with the same qualification, makes 1,000. 9,000 above the difference, 9,000. So then you say, if a man is qualified, he has a BSc degree, and he's doing this job, what is the real salary that he needs to take? And you go on the drawing board. A degree man supposed to get like 1,500 for this job. Then should we allow John Brown in this play with the same degree doing the similar job with the same position, making 10,000, and then John Brown is watching? No, what we need to do? Let's bring a system that will make everyone to be equal. And then the remaining money that the BB director taking 10, 15, 20,000, we can put the money together and use it to pay the health workers. And then we can put that money together, and we will not dismiss people, we will not dance out people, we'll keep them there, they will take pay, but we will put the money together and also bring other Liberians on board. Other Liberians, I know it is hurtful. I know you think it doesn't make sense for you to say, oh, when you're working, they need to call your salary. But let us think. We should have allowed the government to crumble. We should have allowed the 2,000 workers to go and sit home. We should have allowed the new people to come and take over and take all the old people from there. Or we should have allowed us to maintain, make the salary in a much more reasonable way. Allow our brothers and sisters that are in the health sector, that they were being put down somehow, somewhere, because they don't have money to pay them 2,000 plus health workers, to at least maintain them. And also, no one taking your job from you, but bring in another people to assist to work. When you ask me, that was a very good idea too. Even though it has some things to do with people that needed to do adjustment, but I think it was something for every one of us. It's the information that has not been able to reach to you, fellow Liberians. But if that could not happen, the government could not function well. The past government, they did not leave anything for the government to operate on or operate in. So the government needed to take some tough decisions so that you can have the country to run smoothly. Is the government willing to continue the thing? Certainly, when the government is re-elected, there will be some adjustment in some of the decisions as to favor the people, the citizens, civil servants. There are good plans up way for you. Yes. So at the end of the day, that is how it is. That is how it is. So, I know how it hurts. Yes, sometimes you'll say, oh, the people cut the salary, the harmonization. Yes. But if that couldn't have been done, and the thing about the harmonization here, there are two things it did. Some people feel that it did not do well for them, but other people benefited because some people that were making, for example, 500, they have a master degree in a position that John Brown on the other side is making 500, he has a master degree. The harmonization, you know what it did? It made them, for example, if the normal standard for that master degree should be around 1,000, that person that was making 500, they went up to 1,000. So you see what it did? It helped other people. It also, the simple thing here is to reduce the, wasteful spending while people are making the other money, the other person not making the other money, the other person making the other money, but other than doing almost the similar job with the same qualifications and everything. So as to accommodate other people too, other Liberians to come in. I know it did not go down well with some of you people. But I think the government will work on this thing when the president is re-elected. It is about time the civil servants. If the government could not do this, civil servants, it could be difficult. You had the ministers and directors were taking more money that they were not working for. You know why it was happening? Because you had a lot of donors, you had a lot of people pumping in free money to this country that was not well managed. Let's go to the lines. Let us see this, and as a means of discussion. This is not about somebody getting vexed, somebody blaming somebody and everything. The only thing we all can blame Tue about is he lacks the communication skill. He has failed to communicate this thing to the people. Because by now, people should have understand this thing about the harmonization better to their fingertips. But let us not do this. Let us not use this against the re-election of the president. I'm appealing to you Liberians today. 07709079070 07709079070 08090079070 are the numbers to join us. Let's take a few calls. Hello.
Yeah. Good evening, Steve. How are you?
Good evening, sir. Let's hear you.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly. My name is Shrek Biggie Jr. and I join from my usual residence in District 12. I am the national captain of the National Rescue Team of Ambassador Joseph Mobaka, the incoming president of Liberia. Well, I listen to you, Mr. Sherry, appealing to the people in order to re-elect George Weah for it to look at the salary harmonization issue. At times when you speak to some of us, they didn't call common sense. It can get me also laugh. You saying that in the first place, George Weah, they see what George Weah not. I thought you were saying if salary harmonization, I hate the people in the YFC again. I hate the YFC. Everything is not correct. There's no way Mr. Sherry that George Weah will be reconnected. George Weah has suffered, and not just about salary harmonization, but there are so many things that George Weah has done that will never, even me, we are plenty in our house that every one of us is at least 17 for George Weah. But they other one part, but that wouldn't one person who was in our house here, they call it Washington carpet. On the eve of the election, we debated Washington carpet until daybreak. 5 o'clock was the time that every one of us personally decided to go there to wait for early in the morning again to go and vote for Mr. Weah. But today, I can tell you for free that the entire house is against the re-election of George Weah.
Thank you very much. Let me take this person here. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
This is Marcus and you calling from Capital here. You see, we need to understand. And the reason why we need to understand because it's like we're not get our brothers and sisters keep baking us for bread every time. So look at the harmonization process. It's not a bad thing. But people have a tendency that people should keep baking them. If your brother is
you coming in very bad, sir. You need to move from your monitor.
On a daily basis. You understand? So we need to see reason of the harmonization. That money is not only being used to employ other people. It's also used for development purposes. So people need to understand that money that is being used, that is given to the people, it will help Liberians get employed, help current development within our nation. People need to see reason. It's not all about job. We have all about the nation. And the development that the president is carrying on is carrying it not for himself, but for Liberia. In that the next president that will come, you follow that same trend of development process. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This person. Hello. Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah.
You on the line? You say yeah. Hello. Good evening.
Sherry?
Yes, good evening.
My name is Bama William and I join you from my district 13 resident beside village. Mr. Sherry, let me say thank you for the analysis and thank you for the education you are giving us tonight, or let's say this evening. Mr. Sherry, the arm of the government that dare to provide the information to we the public, they never do good for this government. Mr. Sherry, the information sector for this government, they never did well for this president. Like why you explain that when it comes to the harmonization, I think people who work in government, if they listen to it today, they are getting to understand why their money was cut. They are getting to understand why their money was increased.
They are getting the honor to it. But then the two will go and tell us, oh, we have a salary, we got a salary, we do this to say salary. They want people, they come and make that understand why you call it money or why you call it money. But they don't get that. But thank you for the free education to this evening to us as Liberians. Let's go to the President the Sheriff. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's take this person. Hello. Good evening.
Hello.
Yes.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Sir, go ahead. You need to put strength in your voice.
Yeah, thank you for the program. This is Gabe Morris. I call him from Tower this evening. My brother, he explained it to Judgment Day. I was listening to Oge Evan today. Look at how the magnitude of talking in Duana. People, everybody carry the mantle. We suffering. My brother, when we give the government another chance, another 6 years, my brother, this suffering will be worse. They will say that. They will say, my man, if we let it go, let us do what we want to do.
No, it's not. How you say somebody will say that?
So my brother, I'm telling you.
Okay, thank you, Chief.
Sir,
hello.
Go ahead. You need to put strength in your voice.
Good evening.
Well, thank you for the program. This is Gabe Morris.
Sir, you live on the radio. You playing the radio. I'm gonna cut you off, man. How you be on the radio?
Hello.
How many times will people say move from your monitor?
Hello.
Go ahead, sir.
Good evening, Segu.
Good evening.
I'm Reverend the Dolphins Bar.
Yeah, Reverend, go ahead.
I want to say thanks to you for your explanation. You've done a good job. To another policy of any political party, but I'm a Liberian. And I think what they're doing is what should have been done from the beginning. And I also think that the team that has been behind the president has not been serving him well.
That's Samuel Twe.
Yeah, even to an evidence position. I personally went to the president's office so many times, started making so many efforts to talk to him on certain things concerning this issue and other issues in our country. Being black, I was told at all times I'm not a partisan, I'm not part of their camp, and so they couldn't allow me to see the president. Even though I know him personally, he knew me personally from 6th grade, my level from 5th grade time, but they say choose not to allow me to see him. But they say that if we see the president, we tell him the truth, if we tell him what is happening, what is going on, what is right, what is wrong, we embarrass them. And someone tell us when they tell the president the truth, he gets president. He never hear the truth. So they get either eat it and see the interest and protect the interest. So they get allow us to meet the president. They were doing very bad to him.
Okay, thank you. Let's work together now, Papa. Everything that happened, I'll put it beyond us, yeah?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, thank you. Let me take this person here. Hello. Good evening.
What's up?
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Long time, man.
Go ahead. You live on the show.
This is your man, Emmanuel Smith.
Emmanuel, but go ahead. So you want me to recognize you so special now? Hey, I say go ahead. You can't be talking a lot.
Thank you for the show. I've been hearing you for long. But Sekou, look, I listen to you and I partly agree with you. But Sekou, let me say this to you. That means what you get talking. Don't waste your time, brother. George, we will be history after Ottawa 10. We are resolved to make this man history. This man has brought more damage to this country than good.
What are the damages?
Like why you appealing to the people to
no, but I did not say anything wrong. I'm just telling them how important it was. But then maybe sometimes something can be good, but you can't know it is good.
It was a violation of even our law.
What kind of law?
You don't know that the law says that you cannot reduce somebody's salary. You don't know that.
I beg you, man. United Party can spot the whole thing here. Then you can say what? You can be paying people.
You don't know that the law says you can reduce people.
My man, the United Party spot the whole thing here. You know that?
Sekou. Let me first admit it. You don't know that the law says you cannot reduce people's salary.
I'm asking you, NIL United Party people spot the whole thing here?
Sekou, I'm asking you what is on the book. Because if you want to do comparative analysis between the Unity Party and that of the CDC in terms of salary with the wages and what the
Unity Party spot the whole thing.
Even the president today, he benefited from the Unity Party's salary structure. He and two hours and poverty law because I only see the
Okay, Smith. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Let me take another person. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Let's hear you.
Yeah, Mr. Sherry, you know, some of those guys when they call don't really get the ingredients. So they prefer for almost 10,000 plus health workers to sit at home doing nothing. Then for one person to receive 20,000, 15,000 and carry to a house for only year family.
And send it abroad. And send it abroad.
And employ more people. So if you can carry 5,000 to your horse, I carry 5,000 to my horse, then let me carry 5,000 to their horse. They can't cater to all of them there. But I said, one may carry 20,000, then before he's only say the law, say, man, that's one salary. But the law, one person might carry 10,000 to their horses, isn't it? You know that, Sheriff? Liberian men will just a minute that brought men. We never know the importance of the well until it went dry, until it goes dry. We will save President Wiata or better modern JFD time.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let me take this person here. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Sharif.
Walaikum salam, my brother. Go ahead, Dad. You sounded like an older person. Go ahead, sir.
Now, Ibrahim Dauda Kuma calling for District 14 Cloud and Community.
Go ahead, Chief.
Brother, I want you to tell your caller that yes, it's a law that you cannot have on last people's salary, but it seems law it's time for national emergencies. Like the way the town job we are taking over, they couldn't pay government workers for 2 to 3 months. It was national emergency right there. So
that Unity Party government damaged this country, left nothing in the covers.
Yeah, they were paying some people 25,000,
30,000. Some people being taken paid and not even in the country.
Yes, people taking paid and not in the country. Cost are taking pay for MPA, $5,000. They're taking pay for only. So they strong. The men killing got to put in orders. And then our brother and sister that are working with the government shouldn't feel bad. When I know even myself here, if you cut down my income, it will help me. But at least something happening. Please, we'll work on the second round. Thank you very much, Chief.
Thank you. Thank you. That is it. Let us all bear, and things will get better during the second term of President Weah administration. Hello.
Yeah. You know, the fact is falling, so we won't give back to them for them to face it. That's the reason why we won't give back to them.
Hey, man. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Aaron George. I join you from 72nd District 5. Yeah, I've been monitoring the show and you speak relatively. What I want to understand, you keep saying Unity Party damaged the government. My question is, when CC came to power, the Great Unity Party 80%. So we yesterday the news of Great Unity Party 80%.
Who greater Unity Party 80%? When? Where?
President Weah.
I beg you, man. Stop.
No, check it out, President Weah.
Why am I checking? Oh, I'm checking nothing or nowhere.
Okay.
All right, thank you. I mean, you talk to journalist, they say that, man. I'm checking. What am I telling?
Hello?
It's like you need me to cut you off. Oh. You can be calling and be near your radio.
Okay, thank you very much.
Go ahead now.
I want to speak to the issue of sorry, my name is Thomas Kuhn, calling from the borough of Nikitan.
Well, now what would take you for?
Yes. But we have done a tremendous work by asking the civil servant salary because ministers were not even getting the actual salary as per your status. The Minister for Education will get fabulous salaries, and all Minister of Finance will get fabulous salaries. So the salary make it equal. So I believe that the salary administration, when President carry on, he did a tremendous work for the Liberian people. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother, for joining us. I'm going to take 2 more calls, then I call it a day. We'll move on to... Hello? Good evening.
Hello?
Good evening. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening. Go ahead.
But I'm not live on the radio.
I said, go ahead. You said you're live on the radio? You on the radio here and then you say you're not live on the radio. Okay, maybe... Good evening. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Fine. Okay, and you?
Go ahead, let's hear you, sir.
We have on the street food that community.
Yeah, I believe that salary harmonization actually is a downfall of the regime. I can say that for sure.
Because if you look at it as harmonization, is that
so what makes it the downfalling of the harmonization of the government?
So it's all making 1.5, and another person is making $1,000. You know,
so how do you get? Man, you don't understand the thing about the harmonization we're talking here, man. How you understand the war? Hello?
Yeah, my name is Maulo King, and I do join you from Kakata, Magibi.
Yeah, Maulo, go ahead.
Okay, let me say thanks to you. I'm the executive director and the co-chair for administration at the re-election for President President we are re-election in Magibi County.
Mm-hmm.
So let me say clear. What you just said to Officer Sherry on the radio is very clear that it gives President we are a one-round victory in Liberia to be our our continual president again. Magibi with the acknowledgement that we have 64% of our citizens who put them honorable President we are. This country again we're going to gain over up to 80% vote for the country.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for calling from Magibi County. Maulo, yes, that he's one of my guys. Let me say thank you. Now we're going to take a break now. Hold your calls. We're going to transition. We'll talk about Magibi politics. And we're going to tell you more about Honorable Nathaniel Follow My Guild tonight on this show here. My name is Sekou Sharif. We're going to play you the song of Honorable Nathaniel Follow My Guild. We're going to play you the one in the English version. We got two good songs. Of Honorable Nathaniel Follow My Guild and oh yes. Oh yes. Wake up my Gibeon. Let's go for it. No. Let's go for it. My Gibeons, you need to wake up on the 7th of next month. Honorable McGill will be officially closing his campaign in Magibi County. We go to Magibi.
Follow McGill, the movers and shakers of the pumpkin pass movement. Magibi County.
I'm telling you, the campaign is on. Magibi County is now your rubber farm. We deserve better. Magibi deserve better. Magibi say, Magibi we want. To all of the towns and villages in Magibi. And everyone in Magibi say it is my guild, the people of Magibi want. Mangibians, from the length and breadth of Mangibi County, we're going to speak to you tonight. Someone is dancing in studio here. I'm told the man Daniel Salivi Mangibi, controlling voice of Liberia in Kakata, Mangibi County, is also dancing. The man Michaels is also dancing.
Rescue mother.
Okay, thank you very much. Welcome back to the show. Let me say thank you to each and every one of you. Like I said, we're going to talk about Mangibi politics now. Before I can give you some other informations, I want to set the basis, and I want to say a few things to you, fellow Liberians, particularly Mangibians. You know, there are things that you elect people for. You want to elect a representative or a senator, mainly a senator, that will be able to advocate. You know, the thing about lawmaking that people don't understand, you need to have an advocacy part of it. Somebody that is influential. You need an influential person. Now, I don't want to mention other people that are contesting in Mangibi because I see them as very insignificant. Mangibians, they've tested some people in Mangibi. They failed. They did not do anything. In this contemporary time of our body politics and governance structure and governance ability, you need people like Honorable Mangill. Why I say you need people like Honorable Mangill? Honorable Mangill is influential. You want a senator that will be able to make your county to be on par with other counties in terms of all the good things. Some of us will talk about Nimba. Say, oh, Nimba is one of the funniest county in Liberia. You know, it's one of the funniest counties in Liberia. When you go Nimba, you will see this. You got good areas and everything. Why you think Mangibi can be like that? Why you think Mangibi cannot do it? Why you think Mangibi has not been able with all the support she has? You have Firestone. You have other BB companies in Mangibi. What has Mangibians benefited? What Mangibians they benefited from all these things in the county? You know why? You don't have a leader that will push the interests of the people. China Union. So you need a leader that is going to serve you. They're not going to go hustle. They're not going there to go say, oh, they want to arrange themselves. Mangibians, open your eyes. All the countries are looking for good people to serve them. And let me tell you something, Mangibians, the senators that will be elected, and the ones that are already elected that will continue that turn, that Senate will not be a play zone. You go to one bobo, you put in there, that one leave you, Mangibi will be a dummy county. You need a senator that will go, and when he speaks, people will listen. You need a senator like Mangill that when he says to talk for Mangibi, people will listen. You need a senator like Mangill that will lobby for Mangibi. You need a senator like Mangill that will look at Firestone and tell them, say, you know what? You better do this or else you will not operate. You need a senator like Mangill that will make the executive to pay attention to Mangibi. You need a senator like Mangill that will make the minister of public works to know that Mangibi, Kakata, other parts of Mangibi, they need good roads. You need a senator like Mangill that would look at the minister of education and say, man, we need more schools in Mangibi. You need a senator like Honorable Magio that will go and make good legislations that will benefit Mangibi largely and the country at large. You need a senator like Honorable Magio that already have the experience. He has the governance ability. You need a senator like Honorable Magio that will go and make the needful impact for the people of Mangibi. You don't need a senator that will go and go learn and they will get lost. They'll go there to go take brown envelopes. They go there just to be, yeah, they put their hands up. Even when you look at the report that the people will be bringing out about lawmakers, they will not even do anything. But you cannot elect Magio as Mangibi senator, and you think that you have one of the strongest voices in Liberia, most especially in the Liberian Senate, if you elect Honorable Magio to become the next senator of Mangibi County. And every time Mangibi County will be in the news for the good thing, because Honorable Magio will not sit and allow anything to say, oh, Mangibi will not benefit. Honorable Magio, you need a senator like Honorable Magio. Don't mind what people saying, oh, this, oh, that, and everything. All that thing and that blog, all that thing and what the people then saying, all that thing what people saying, don't mind them. Do you know that most of them want for Honorable Magio to be in that county? Do you know how many people were wishing for Honorable Magio to go to their counties? You think people not know good thing, eh? You think Liberians not know good thing? You think the people don't want for Honorable Magio to go to their counties? They need the men to go there. So you Magibians, you are blessed. God bless you that you have Honorable Magio. You have him as the person. All you need to do is October 10, go and vote Honorable Magio as the next senator of Mangibi County. You're going to have a senator that will have a voice. You're going to have a senator that will tell ministers that, no, listen, we passed this. Like, for example, you got the Ministry of Finance, they want to pay people money, and then when they pass it, they say pay, they don't want to pay. You will have a senator like Magio who will play with your money, who will play with your county development fund, who will not pay. China Union will not pay. You have a senator like Honorable Magio. All the money that China Union will give, it will go to Mangibians. Mangibians will benefit it. They will carry out programs. They will carry out programs. Honorable Magio will use his influence so that Mangibians will benefit. There will be a lot of scholarships. Some of us, listen, it is not about because you know this man personally or you want to speak from experience. Don't mind that thing. You say, oh, somebody say, oh, they sanction the man, everything. There are things that fellow Liberians, Mangibians, you don't know. That thing, that whole serial hard politics. Why the people that did it, why they can't justify what they've done? Don't mind them all. You know the fear of people like Nuko don't want to see Magio. Trust me, I can say this today. With the leadership ability Magio has, people like Nukwe, there are things that Magio, when he's elected, the people of Mangibi will know about. That Nuko, they now want people like Magio to go there because you know what? Magio will bring openness in governance. He will make the old man in the village will know about the China Union Fund. When they get, he will make the people to know how much Firestone giving. How many of you know what they've done with all the monies they will usually collect? But Honorable Magio, when he's elected, he will make it to understand these things. This is a man that understands governance. This is a man that will go to the House of Representatives. Listen, Mangibians, listen to the name, Honorable Nathaniel Fallow Magio. And you can go and sit and relax and sleep and say that you have a senator. You're not going to have, you think you're going to have a senator where somebody will come. No. Even the people in the executive will no say they get Nathaniel Magio from Mangibi County. There are certain things they won't do. Once especially it is about the benefit of Mangibi. Lawmaking is about influence. If you don't have the influence and have the lobbyistic power, you are as useless as anything. So you think Mangibi want to go elect somebody? I'm saying to you, Mangibians, I'm from Mangibi. I'm a Mangibian. We Mangibians, we need to say this. Let us educate our brothers, sisters, our mothers and fathers. Don't mind the people that want to come and hustle. Both of the people that are saying they won't be senator or Mangibi County. And like you won't hustle, you won't survive. And but people that Honorable Mangio, they are prepared to deliver. They're not coming to go back. They're not coming to do anything to say, oh, I know. They are doing that because they want to lead the people of the place. They want to serve them. They want to bring the change that the people have failed to bring in Mangibi County. Mangibi is one of the oldest counties in Liberia. What can we boast of? You don't even have good community roads. You don't even have good universities there. You don't even have good hospitals. You don't have anything that people can boast of and say, my man, let me go Mangibi, man. Let me go spend a weekend there. Or let me go to Mangibi. This is what we really enjoy in Mangibi County. The reason why you don't have these things because you have leaders that lack the vision. So you need somebody that have what it takes to deliver Mangibi County. And I like the way the guy said in his song, Mangibi, Mangio is a blessing to Mangibi. Yes. Honorable Mangio is a blessing to Mangibi. And so I'm saying to every one of you tonight, we all going to add our voices. Come up on October 10th, go and vote Honorable Nathaniel Fallow Mangio as the next senator of, listen, I won't call names of people. Some people contesting in that play, they can steal land. They are lands, let me say this, people like English, they can steal land. They now go to Cold Planet and they now go to police station for selling fake land to people. That the type of people you want to go, like I said, do you want to put people in power to go and arrange themselves? Or you want to put people to serve you? And this is a man, when you elect him, he has a leadership style where he's answerable to you. They may not looking at man while you go elect him tomorrow, he can't close door, you're not listening to you. No. They may already know what Mangibi needs. And he just needs the time. Like the other time the man said, it is the good time that you people gonna elect them. Because if man like Mangio goes in the House of Senate and you're talking about budget, you think that you're not talking about Mangibi County, you must be daydreaming. You see Mangio representing Mangibi, you say you're not talking. Yeah, man. Mangibi, I'm saying this area, I wish I could speak almost all the dialects in the place there. I'm saying to y'all, the other opportunity we have, we should not let it go. The other luck that come to us, we should not let it go. Don't mind that thing all the time and say, oh, they want to the man, they sanction the man, America not want the man, they want everything. Let America solve our own problem here first. Then somebody say, oh, let me tell you something. What some of the people that are there sponsoring people to say all the reckless things about the man is that they are afraid. Because if Honorable Mange wins the election, he becomes the senator of Mangibi County, you will get to know where your monies are going, how your money is being spent, and you will be a participant into your own money spending. That is the leadership that Honorable Mange will bring to Mangibi County, where you will know where your money is going, how your money is being spent, how Firestone, why you think say Firestone is not doing what it needs to do in terms of even providing more scholarships and other things, because you don't have leaders. You know what the leaders are doing in Mangibi? They go and get money to enrich themselves, and they say they call themselves rich people. But if you put people like Mangio there, that money, you will get to know about it. You will get to know how much Firestone is giving, and some of you will benefit. Some of you are never had international scholarships. This is what Honorable Mangio is good at. Young people will get opportunity to go out of the country to learn and come back and contribute to Mangibi. Mangibi will be one of the best countries in Liberia. Honorable Mangio will deliver the county. It has been too long that Mangibi has suffered. It has been too long that Mangibi has suffered a lot. That you need to, that it need to be redeemed. Right? It has been too long. Then you get some people there who are been in a play. They say, oh, they think everything. What have they done? You can't look at somebody that Clarija, you say you need to work. Clarija served for 9 years. What did she do? She could not even speak in section. She was a dummy, a bobo lawmaker. All the reports that came out about her, she was a bobo lawmaker. And that beat pageant she used to be going for. Then you won't go tell the woman and go out of my, you won't go put her back there again. So ain't no that you say that Susu Club. Yeah. Then you won't go tell one, I know yobu every day in a court or in a place for land business. He's selling people land. Look at the kind of people that you want to go. Little things like land, what now for you? You said in it. Eh? The kind of people you want to go put somewhere to go say what can or yobu or what can this they let it go and look at people like look at serious senators. Let me tell you, the upcoming election, the senators that will be going to the Capitol building, they will determine the presidency of this country. You don't go take one lay boy or one girl, you go put them there, they be dummy, and they will control them. We bring the brown envelope. Yeah, when it will come. They only there to be holding a bear or that whatsoever. They only after the brown envelope. But you want someone that will sit. You want somebody that will make the executive to know that there's a county called Mangibi and they need to do something for Mangibi County. You want somebody that will advocate for the people of Mangibi County. You want somebody that will make it to understand how your monies are being spent. You want somebody to make it to understand how things are in your country. You want somebody to help you to send your children out of the country to go to school. You want somebody that will open a scholarship that will allow more people to go to school. There are some of our sisters. They need training. They need other programs. They need other activities. How do you get it? You have it, but it has not been used for the rightful use. You have it. You have it. There are a lot of things that Firestone is supposed to be doing for Mangibians, but Firestone is not doing it. You know why? Your leaders are taking pay on a monthly basis. So at the end of the day, Firestone will not do anything. They're in the pockets of the people. So you need to vote Honorable Mangio as the next senator of Mangibi County. Mangibians, you all need to vote Honorable Mangio. Now, let me tell you about the launch. I mean, the official closing of Honorable Mangio campaign. It will be on the 7th. We're saying to you, Mangibians, for all the length and breadth of Mangibi County, whatsoever you are, every one of you, you need to converge in Kakata on the 7th. Religious leaders, religious prelate, heads of different institutions, traditional people, the Ponkepan movement, those of you that support Honorable Mangil from all different groupings, citizens, ordinary supporters, marketers, every one of you, the official closing campaign program of Honorable Nathaniel Fallow Mangil will be on the 7th of next month. I'm encouraging you. Those of you will continue to announce it, and we'll have the jingle being played on all of our radio stations, Voice of Liberia, to continue to inform you. You know, they say you know something good. You try to tell somebody how good it is. It is what I'm doing because I know it is good. So I'm telling you that this thing is good. Let us go for it, Mangibians. Because when you go for it tomorrow, you will not regret. I know some of you, you've elected some people you are regretting now in Mangibi. But on this case, you will not regret. Some people are afraid when Mangil win, Mangil will either be the godfather for Mangibi because the man has the leadership ability. He has what it takes to be a good leader. Let's go to the lines. I want to listen to you, Mangibians. Call me from all parts of Mangibi. I want to listen to you. Let us put our voices together and let us vote Honorable Nathaniel Fallow Mangil. If you make Honorable Mangil the next senator of Mangibi County, you will have one of the best senators in Liberia. You think people going to see Honorable Mangil and be making fun when it comes to Mangibi issue? No, they won't do it. They won't do it. Trust me, they won't do it. 07709079007. Okay, before we go, no. Don't hold the calls. Hold the calls. I'm gonna play you an excerpt from Honorable Mangil, and I want you to listen to this and listen to our leader speaking. Listen to this. Our leader speaking.
I think that what I bring to the table, the strength that I have, I think that what I bring to the table is the fact that I don't hold my leg against you. Now you see, I'm campaigning for myself and campaigning for the president. I think all the children running for my GB representatives here are all my friends. They get 15% running in District 1, they're my friends. They get 7 running in District 5, they're my friends. They get 18 running in District 5, they're all my friends. When people ask me, I say, let the people, they are all children of my GB country. All need to be united. We just fight the law. We should not be enemies. The first thing, whether I win or not, I don't have any malice against you. That's the strength. The first thing, you yourself got to consciously believe that you shouldn't hold malice against your friend. Sometimes people win, even your contest, you win. The man who contested against you, the man you still win the election, you still made the man your enemy. Because the man contested against you, that is wrong. But they kind of develop. I started with that. The first and foremost thing we got to do is to be united. Magibi belongs to everyone. What does not belong to everyone is that the joy in Magibi does not belong to a particular person. It belongs to any Magibi citizen. The people of Magibi decide when they decide for John Paul or Peter Paul, everybody can come back together and work for Magibi. What is the reason of being hating each other? Now all your guys, like, can't even work together for what reason? During our leadership, you will see Magibi be more united because I'll be the champion of unity. I'll not be holding malice against my friend because they contested against me. I've always said that, by the help of God, when I win the election, most of my friends who running against me, I will find a way for someone to get a job in the government. Because we just contested now, I'm a winner. Why should I be? Look, I should be magnanimous in my victory to bring my friends on board so that people understand there's no opposition in Magibi here. We are one Magibi citizen and resident of Magibi. The love of Magibi gets all of us here in Magibi. The development of Magibi is paramount to me. Resolving issues in Magibi is very paramount to me. The reason why I want to be senator of Magibi because I think Magibi has a lot of issues that needs to be addressed. And I think I'm in a qualified position. Is very paramount. The reason why I want to be senator of Magibi because I think Magibi has a lot of issues that needs to be addressed. And I think I'm in a qualified position to help, working along with other leaders of Magibi to address those issues. And I've said that among all the candidates who are running to be senator, I think I'm the best because I have a clear vision of what I want to achieve. I outline 4 major areas that needs to be addressed in Magibi. Problematic areas that we need to address. One of the major areas in Magibi from time over, Magibi is a concession area. The issue of labor is a primary thing in Magibi. We have to address the issue. There are 3 key labor entities in the country. One, Firestone, the issue of Firestone workers, all the issues affecting Firestone workers and employees. It's been existing perpetually now. Firestone employees have been crying. How do we bring the employee and the management together in addressing all the issues of benefit, whether it comes to retirement, whether it comes to social security, when it comes to other benefits that the employee needs to have. Now Firestone is now giving all the concession to contractors. How do we protect the workers working at Firestone and SRC? SRC and Firestone are the 2 biggest rubber plantation and employer citizens. How do we address the problem? And I have a clear vision in addressing that, in addressing the problem. The second issue is, what is a small issue, what is a government issue? I mean, people working, Magibi citizens working at Firestone. I mean, that raise an issue. Those are small issues because of government issues that can quickly be addressed because it comes from the government point. The second issue is education. Look, Magibi has always tough when it comes to education. And the records are clear. For the last 4, 5, 6 years, I think Magibi students have always been tapping the wider than. But some of them have not been privileged to get even scholarship to go international, to go and learn, how much is being supported, all that stuff. So we need to pay a high premium on education. The second issue is the health, issue of health. So that's the third issue. Then the fourth issue is infrastructure, the road. Look at Kakata. Kakata should be the second city in Liberia. But look at the street of Kakata. Some people say, where the government promise. Yeah, the government promise, or the government promise because the leaders did not take the initiative to run after the commitment from the government. The strength that I have, I think that what I bring to the table is the fact that I don't hold malice against.
Now you listen. If when you see, you can get the leadership ability in the voice of Honorable Mangil. There are things the man said here. You need to listen to it and listen well. The man figure a few of the problems that Mangibi as a country has. And they are all truth. Why they've not been addressed? Why have they not been addressed? For a couple of years, you have leaders. Why they've not been talking about it? Why is it they've not been talking about it? Hmm? You listen to the man said, even the people that will contest against him, and if he wins, he will find job for them in the government. That's a leader. The issue about the labor, something from Firestone, is something that has been there for time and number. What our leaders have done, they won't do anything because they've been paid by Firestone on a monthly basis. Can Firestone look at people that Mangio and say they will pay Mangio? They won't do it. Mangio will go for the interest of the people of Mangibi County. All the workers of Firestone, there should be one of the reasons why you should elect Honorable Mangio, because when he's elected as a senator, he will make Firestone to go by what the labor law says. They will not just pull you down and just do all kinds of things and cut your stuff and everything. Just no, they will not do it. They won't do it. The issue about SRC, they think that let the man say the RIA issue will be one of the least thing to address. You need to have leaders that will be what? That will be that will have the skills, the persuasive means of addressing issues. Issue about role in Mangibi, like I said, health. Mangibi is not far from Monserrato. You rear speeding to go to Mangibi, you take 30 minutes. Then why is it Mangibi is the way it is? Why? Why is it is the way it is? And that is truth. Mangibi students, they are always performing in wax, in other good public tests. Where do they end up? Because you don't have a visionary leaders in the place. They end up being just the normal people go and tap rubble. But Mangibi is saying to you that when he's elected, that will come to an end. Now it will be like a competition. So people will be fighting to go to score good grades and everything in public exams, because they know at the end of the day, if they are successful and they come up with a flying color, their parents are not thinking about sending them. They will be sent out of the country through the means of Honorable Mangil. We need to open our eyes in Mangibi County. Let's go to the lines on 0770 907 907 0770 907 907 0880 907 907 0880 907 907. Let me listen to my Gibeons tonight. I want to listen to my Gibeons. All the calls who come from my Gibi, please. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. Let's hear you.
Yeah, hello.
Sir, you're live. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to say I'm Morgan S. Mova, and I call from my co-resident in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I listen to the program closely. I want to say thanks to you so much for the expose. I believe that your voice sounds like a John the Baptist who came to pave the way for the Savior. But I'm just in the chapter one area. You sell your products well, and you begin very well, but all of a sudden you turn around. So I would just say I want to give a piece of advice.
No, this is not a place for you to advise anyone here. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm calling from. I'm calling from Boston.
My man, we're talking about Mangibi affairs here, ba.
I'm talking about this.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, let me take another person. So that one I come again. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Go ahead. Let's hear you. You from Mangibi?
Yeah, my name is Maulo S.I. King from Kakata, Mangibi, and I follow your show.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me say
to you, Mr. Sharif. You just plentifully and 100% basically on what you just said on the radio. I now supporting McGill. I was supporting and I did support in the Honorable Clarin Alpha Jar. And basically on some of the things that people have said about Honorable McGill in Magibi. And then the father you have got all the activities in Kakata, some of the campaign and running around here. Most of the majority in Kakata. And be one person who have been on the tour, even have been supporting Clarin Jar, but I've been from the talk show tonight. I would like to say clear to you as a people to me for Magibi. I gave my support to Honorable Nantana Fando Magi as of today date, and Council toward 10. I got my President Honorable Mr. President George Mana. We are Honorable Ellen Atore and the incoming Senator Nantana Fando Magi.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's take this person. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, Aliyu Kuma call from Magibi County.
Go ahead, sir. Let's hear you.
Yeah, we get your analyzing well. You have spoken well. But you see, Mr. Sherry, all Liberian, the whom this is the truth. Senator, it was not for little boy. Like, this guy, Honorable Yakuya, in the race. And Honorable Yakuya, look, let me let you know, you can't be a contractor on a fire so you won't become senator for us. How will you serve all?
That's what I'm saying. I said the major one can hustle.
You're taking contract on the fire. So.
Yeah. How will you advocate for the people in fact?
So how will you really serve the Magibian? How will you serve the Magibian? And you are exploiting your workforce with a key factor. If somebody gets 3,000 pounds, then you take 1,000 pounds when they say that waterway.
You see?
You see?
That the thing that you're doing. They say they won't be they won't be senator for Mangibi County. Hustle us.
Then they say Mageda road, and they are under still bro.
They make him be selling land and all fake land now for him doing all that kind of thing. Look at it, man. I go get patient.
So I'm preferring voting for Honorable Magio.
Oh yes. Yes, that's the rest. That's the red choice, my brother. Do that. Vote for Honorable Magio, and Mangibi will be redeemed. Hello.
Yeah, I'm Jay Mama. Mama, what you sitting here still online?
Okay, thank you very much. Hello. Good evening. This person is on. I don't know. The lines are bustling. Good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Hello?
Let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to personally appreciate your studio guest for the discussion ongoing. But I want to just tell the studio guest.
No studio guest here, brother.
Oh, okay. I just want to say that you people do.
Oh, too bad he left the line. Hello. Hello. Yeah, good evening. You need to move from your monitor. We need not to say this. We're getting you back.
I'm not on the monitor. I'm not around the monitor.
Go ahead, sir. Let's hear you, sir.
You are lying.
Let's hear you, sir. Go ahead. Oh, but
not to say this.
Hello. Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, hello. How are you doing?
Yes, sir. Good evening. You are live. Let's hear you.
This is James Kobe calling from Winston community.
Oh, Winston. Let's hear you in Kakata.
Yeah, Chief. I listen to you with respect to Senator Man.
My man called the man senator. The man will soon be the senator. Man,
yeah,
you made mistake.
I listen to you concerning about him, and you just told us that we should forget about the aspect of the sanction concerning.
Hello, sir. Let me say this to you, right?
Yeah.
They think you call sanction. Oh, wait now. They think you call sanction. Where has he been sent to court and then he's not being vindicated?
I think you were explaining and I was listening. Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah. And you told us that we should forget about that. And Maggie was going to come to do all the best things that you have just listed in studio. Now, here's my concern.
Go ahead.
Maggie being Minister of State working in the President's office did not implement a school or even to say to support scholarship scheme or to even come and support our cordial project or a road connectivity within the city of Magidi. But now you tell us if he becomes senator, he will not see
Okay, listen now, listen. Very good. You're making a very good point. Let me address it for you.
Make sure it
Let me
the life of the citizens.
let me address this thing.
Not do it in the past.
Hello, sir.
He entered the Senate.
Okay, very
Is that
good.
what you're telling her?
Yes, that's what I'm saying to you. Listen to me. I hope you'll be on the line so that I can talk to you so you get it clear, please, right?
I'm listening to you.
You said when he served as Minister of State for what? Presidential affairs, right?
Yes.
The president is the head of what? And he the head for the country, right? Hello, and he the head for the country, right?
Of course.
So it means he's not the leader just for a particular county. Not in a case, wait now, sir, wait now. You said something. Let me say something, please. You want me to allow you to talk? Let me talk. If you don't do that, then please, you need to allow me to talk. You just raise some points, and I want to let you know how it works. Now, being the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, he did not take decision by himself. And in fact, he was not the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs for a particular county. What happened here? He was the Minister of State for the Presidential Affairs. But in this case, he's going to be the Senator of Mangibi. So he's going to have a particular control zone. Not in a case where he needed to look at the entire country. So by that time, he needed to make things to work in the entire country. But this time, he's going to be more focused on the growth and development of Mangibi. He's going to be pushing because you have other lawmakers. They're going to be pushing their counties. They're going to be doing their own. So at the end of the day, he will be pushing the interests of Mangibi County. So that is the reason why you need, because he has the knowledge. He has the understanding about it. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Let's hear you.
Thank you for allowing me on this jam-packed line. I'm Melvin Chichi going a phone in for
Wong.
District number 5, Mangibi County.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
All right, I want to thank you in studio for this very interesting discussion tonight based on our incoming senator.
Yes.
I think the 4 thematic areas that our senator addressed is a show-wing area, meaning he came with a plan for Mangibi County, and we all know.
Sure.
In my capacity, I serve as Assistant Secretary General for the Pacopa Warriors in Gibidi. And when President, when Major.
Oh, yes, go ahead.
When Major here is a household thing. I don't think we need to campaign any further, because every citizen of Mangibi has resolved. From places we went from Massaquetan to beyond, from Cotton Tree to Habel. Everywhere you go, you hear that Senator Major is the next godfather and the political leader of Mangibi County. And we, the Pacopa Warrior, will make sure on October 10th that Major will be elected as our next senator. As he told the people in Massaquetan a few days ago, you need 2 strong senators to address the issue of Mangibi. And in Senator Major, we have that senator.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. That's a very powerful message. I love that. Hello. Hello. Yeah, good evening. Oh, you left the line. Let me take another person here. Don't mind acting while they're talking you. They lying to you. They referral person for Mangibi, the Honorable Mangil. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. Let's hear you.
How you doing?
Go ahead. You're live.
I'm calling from Kakacha.
Let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, I listened to you carefully, and then you outlined a few points. You talk about Mangil will come, and then we'll be able to suppress Firestone, and we'll be able to demand Firestone to pay the residents to the county. Why then, when he was serving as Minister for State and Presidential Affairs, what did he do in order to force Firestone to pay those benefits to citizens? That all he was, citizens will have been redundant. The redundant citizens, some of which their children were in 12 at the time.
Okay, listen to me. You asking a very good thing. Let's have a conversation, right? So you had, at the time when he was serving as the Minister of State, they have the Ministry of Labor that deals directly with labor-related issues. He was not the minister. Hello, sir. He was not the minister of state for Magibi. He was the minister of state for presidential affairs, and it covers the entire country.
Okay.
He had thousands of issues to address for the entire country to run smoothly. My brother, let's be honest to ourselves, right? But in this case, you're not going to be thinking to say, the people in River says yes, even though they're going to make decisions that will affect the country largely, but the focus of Maggie will be Magibi. So this time he's going to have face-to-face now, right? Like, for example...
Okay. Let me get that small.
Listen now, let me lay my thought, right?
Senator,
for example, right?
Now a senator will not mean any difference. You are
okay, but then apparently you don't understand this. I won't waste my time for you to understand it because I don't get patient for you. Hello, good evening. If you can't understand, I will not waste my time. Yeah, good evening.
I want to talk to Voice.
Go ahead. Yeah, you live.
Yeah, no?
Yeah, you live on the radio, mama.
Yeah, this is Ruskan calling from Kakata Telecom Community.
Telecom Community, go ahead.
Yeah. They might get delay or telling all we hearing you. But why is it that Mange in the country? One day we can listen to Mange on any radio.
You listen to
any debate. What can only recall your kind of place.
Okay, listen to me, mama. Listen.
Hello.
Okay, listen to me.
And the people that you telling all that they stole, Yabuya they stole, the other people, they are not kind of the all that people have stolen.
Okay, I will play you. I will play you. I will play Yabuya voice, and I will play you the people complaining how Yabuya went and sold their land. No. I will tell you. But listen to me now, mama. Listen. You said something is very important. You said something is very important. You said apparently when Honorable Magio appeared on the radio station Voice of Liberia branch in Kakata Magibi County, you didn't listen. But I can assure you, I will arrange an appearance for Honorable Magio more than 3 hours on the radio where he would talk to the people of Magibi County before the official closing of his campaign. Is that okay for you, Mama? Mama, not listening again. Let me tell you another person say, hello. Good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, let me take this other person on the line. The lines are busting. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, good evening. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is King Elton S. Nemo, and I call from Rescue Center in Bakibi.
Go ahead, Baba.
Yeah, the name that you guys are flagging, thinking with, I don't think that we need to be doing it because Bagio is being sanctioned.
So listen, it's being sanctioned and whatsoever now. So what does that mean?
That is to tell you that
you think they don't have corrupt people in America? You'll be sitting down because the people doing these things, and you can't sit down and say, and everything. Some of the very people you got in the country, they are even more corrupt. Than what they are saying about Honorable Magio. That is a high political issue. It is not a real thing. You'll sit there and miss your luck. Honorable Magio is the next senator of Magibi. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I'm calling on the plantation for security sake. I will not show money, but I had to make my point.
Okay, Papa, don't call your Neo because when Honorable Magio wins the election, people like you, he will be going after your cases so that the people can do the right thing for you people at Firestone. Go ahead.
Magibi, what we always say is that when good be coming to people, they always fall it, and when the bad come, they will be there and be crying while the bad should come. Honorable Mange coming into the country, we should appreciate about Honorable Mange. Because the suffering we're going through, my brother, with the thousand workers, especially the contractor staff. That thing they're talking so much. We say, the other person's too, the other person's too. They still not yet. Just imagine now, contractor, they take serious security money from you, we all standing serious security from.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. You lie.
We're taking tax from you that is not supposed to take back. The serious security fund, we are check on our own name. We can't find the money on the serious security fund they're taking from us. Then somebody will say now, they be lying now, and they lying with the other person that is true. But some of us, we are silent. But our silence will come to an end or towards 10 because we're going to speak to the Barabas and Honorable Mange going to be the next senator of the county. They go all the country and we we are putting ourselves together with the contractors. We will move on our Mange. We're going to petition on our Mange to fight for us.
He will do it. Honorable Mange will do it. I trust him. Listen, how y'all be contractor for more than 5 years, more than 3 years, more than 10 years? You think I'm putting there?
All that money they're doing, some of them say now because they call when they get their money, they go sit down on radio, they cash it getting on our Mange. We are resolved. You can't on the plantation. The number that will come from the plantation for on our Mange, they will be surprised.
Yeah.
So we standing by. So don't worry, my brother. Let it talk. We silent. But we will make sure that on our Mange be elected. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. This person. Hello. Oh, too bad. No matter what you do, this is what God has decided for Mangibi. Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Sharif.
Good evening.
Good evening. My name is Bama William, and I join from District 13. I was screen to court tonight.
District 13, Monterado.
Yeah, people asking you question what Mr. Mange had done in Mangibi before they want to elect him. Very good question. Never the people, people. What that did not do for Monterado County when you were working in the office of the vice president, the current vice president? What he did for Monterado County that y'all put our suffering that bundle on Monterado here? What he did for us?
Okay.
What will not pay do for us today? Will not pay.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to Mangibi County. We're talking about Mangibi politics tonight. Hello. Yeah. Good evening. Yeah, Mama. Good evening. Okay, Maurito, and Lana, you avail me.
Today your English teach.
Aha, I good today.
At least I can talk English. When you talk good, we will talk good.
Okay.
You talk bad, we talk bad.
But anything yesterday I thought you were chewing, eh?
The thing you thought yesterday when I shoot.
Okay, go ahead, Mama. Okay, go ahead.
You see, when we're talking about Mange, yeah, other people say Mange see Mange ascension on him. Then what you will say about Prince Johnson that you're celebrating with?
To go.
Prince Johnson, what you saying about Prince Johnson? What you saying about other men from where they play me? Come on.
Bonnie Sherman.
What you will say about him? Then what you will say about my son from Bommy? What you will say? Those people can only lie on those people. Certain people can go to America to lie on those people. So that why you won't carry your say Mange see, you're not carrying the court.
Yeah.
So thing go you say Mange see, not bad. But what the Erin told you? Erin said corruption will not kick on. Some of the kick on and you're not celebrating with them now. So we celebrate one row where you say that row, but for all in that row, because you don't get evidence against it. So we are evidence against, so they are celebrating this. So my Gideon, you might not be so stupid. You might not let people fool you. Those people fire so they over there to rock or angels. Our people then suffering. They can say we're fire through. They get ourselves there nowhere. You go my game. So you can see the difference. And you not show the difference. How long? You get going out.
No, but you know, I know that Mange will do more. Mange will deliver.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mama. Mange will deliver in Mangibi County. And that is the reason why they don't want Mange to. Because when Mange wins the election, you people will know about plenty of things that are happening for your country that you're supposed to benefit. Hello? Hello? Okay, let me take another person here. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. This is Lloyd B. Johnson, citizen about loyalty, and I'm joining foundation number 11, Sabah Community.
My man, I'm going to give you a first here. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. You know, the people who think that Mange will not win, no, they play for. Because, you know, their mindset is to keep the people in poverty. So, but Mange coming to rescue the people they fed because they don't want the people to be stagnated. They want the people to be in one area. They should not move and what they want to do. But I also the people of Mange to be why Mange will be there for you and he will speak for you. Let the people not fool you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This person here. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Sherry.
Yes.
I want to talk to you off air. I'm calling from Magivy.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Sherry?
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm on the radio.
You are live on the radio.
Yeah, I said I want to talk to you off air. I don't want to be on the radio.
Okay, take my personal number, 0770.
Okay. 0770.
942048.
It says 770. Come again.
942048. 942048.
Okay.
I mean, I all right now. You got it? Okay. I hope we should discuss issues of my guilds related to stuff. Then I'll be happy for us to talk about it. We can, so we can. Let me take this person here. Hello. Good evening. But this person is on the line. I don't know why. I say, okay, they left the line. Let me take another person here. I'm going to take 5 more calls. I call it a day on this issue. Honorable Mangel will be closing his official campaign on the 7th of next month, October. And I'm encouraging you, my Gibeons, from all the length and breadth of my Gibe County, come up in your numbers. Don't mind the people there. Don't mind it, because the man will bring leadership to your doorsteps. The things that you've not experienced, the things that you've not known about, the things that have never happened, all the monies they've been collecting, you will get to know about it, and you'll see development in the county. This person, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Calling from Green Hill Community.
Yes, Green Hill Community, go ahead.
Yeah, I hear, just listening to the radio, you name some things, but really you are not treating the colors the fair way, because some of them will be calling, making some point, and you will reject their call.
I'm not doing anything about it. We have lines that are bustling. You have people, in fact, you remain on the line for some time, other calls will remove you.
Are you really a journalist, or you are a...
Look. Anyway, I'm on a national radio, so let me take another person. Hello. Good evening.
How are you?
Go ahead.
I'm from my Gigi County in Kakatan. They call me Cooper Brand.
Mm-hmm.
I support Nathaniel Mange. On the 7th, I will be there. My people there, I'm all out there.
Yes.
And you will make the country strong.
Thank
my son working with him, they call him Heron Brand.
Thank you. Y'all come up in your number. Y'all show to them that my Gibi will be redeemed by Honorable Nathaniel. Follow my guild. Hello. Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. This is Emmanuel Di speaking for Kakata.
Go ahead.
You see, I don't know why you trying to impose self-screaming on the...
I cut you off, yeah? Hello?
Yeah, hello, Segu Sheriff.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, I'm King Elton S. Nemo.
Go ahead, sir.
Brother, I think that this radio station, you should take it care to McGill House.
But you forced to listen to? I know that I'm playing at people to call. You people are children in this game. You don't know it. You don't know how to play it. We are the masters of this thing. Hello? Good evening. Go tell people to call. Give them phone to call. Tell me calling everything. We know this game. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm King Elton S. Nemo again.
Okay, we need to take another person, sir. The lines, we need to take other callers. This person. Hello? Good evening. Okay, let me take this person right here. Good evening. I don't know why the calls, I need to run for this. The calls are answering itself, but it is not
Good
going
evening, Secretary.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, what? Hello, Segu?
Sir, you are live.
Yeah, this is Melvin Chichigo again, Assistant Secretary General for the Porcupine Warriors, Gibi District, Majibi County District number 5.
Go ahead, let's hear you.
Yeah, Segu, as you conclude the show, I just want to tell you thank you. Don't mind those planted guys who don't want development for our own.
But I know the game now. Hey, tell you to call Eric. They do on national sim now. We know how it plays out now. You can't win the kind of a thing also on the radio. The people of Mangibi, they are resolved. They've agreed to themselves that the next senator of Mangibi County is Honorable Nathaniel Fallow Mangibi. No matter what you do, they are resolved and they know that the only person that can redeem that county from the hands of the wicked, it is Honorable Mangibi. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah. My name is Maurice and I'm calling you from Sakakata.
You enjoy listening to yourself? Because I hearing the radio playing at the back of you, sir. Go ahead, please. Okay, let me take another person. This should be the last caller.
Yo,
hello.
Segu.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's me, Idrissa Sombai. Your dear brother.
Okay, Idrissa, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks so kindly for bringing such brilliant discussion on the table. These opposition guys, they will always be angry when you're saying the good thing for our country. But don't mind them. They are very arrogant. They will misbehave. So thanks so kindly, Fedrin.
Thank you very much. This person. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
I said the last caller, but stay at taking calls. Hello. Yeah, man. Said to I get my own problem. Let me play my Mangil's son, yeah. Yes, the next senator of Mangibi County, we're encouraging you. Don't mind what the other people are saying because they are from different planets. You don't mind them. It is clear and understandable. The people of Mangibi, they are resolved. Come up in your numbers on the 7th of October when Honorable Nathaniel Fallow Mangibi will be officially closing up his campaign as we await October 10 when the people of Mangibi will go to the voting areas to elect Honorable Nathaniel Fallow Mangibi as the next senator of Mangibi County. My name is Sekou Sharif.
So can you pop it, you can't pack and go.